Yo, what is happening, everyone? Welcome to episode 37 of the Lifting Ugly podcast. Again, solo endeavor today. Switch up that format. Alkai is still living the life out in Hawaii, back home. Apparently didn't take his computer, which is not like there's nothing sad about that. His computer was a piece of shit anyway. But apparently they don't have computers at all in Hawaii or the ability to use them. He's too busy eating spam and whatever the hell else he's doing out there. So maybe eventually we'll get him back in here, hopefully within the next week or so. I'm guessing at some point he's going to go back to San Diego, as long as he still has a job there to go to. So off we go. Again, my name is Craig Bird. I'm your host today on the podcast, broadcasting to you from Monument Fitness. You can visit us on Instagram at monument.fitness or go to monumentfitness.com and see everything we have to offer. If you're in the area, please feel free to hit me up if you want to get a lift in. It's been taken advantage of a couple times over the last couple weeks. It's been cool to get some peeps from out of town come on through here. Also, as you can see back here, I have my customized Pioneer lifting belt. You can get yours as well if you go visit generalleathercraft.com. Generalleathercraft.com is the home of Pioneer lifting. You can get your own customized belt. You can get stock belts, Pioneer cup belts. You can get golf club head covers. You can get straps, wraps. Sleeves are coming soon. Shirts, all that kind of stuff that you can get there. It's all available at generalleathercraft.com, so make sure you hit them up. Just kind of cruise around the website, see what they have to offer, and make sure to grab something cool while you're there. Also, while you're surfing around online, make sure you head to maxbarbell.com for all your other lifting gear. This is where we get our singlets from that we do. We print the Lifting Ugly logo on. Lifting shoes, I have got my Sabo deadlifts and Sabo squat shoes from maxbarbell.com. Great people, great products, easy to deal with as well, and the customer service is awesome. So make sure you go to it's a tough speaking day for me. maxbarbell.com. Check them out. If you want to get a hold of me or the show, you can do so on Instagram at lifting_ugly or any of the other social media avenues. You can search lift or lifting ugly and you can get a hold of us there. It's pretty simple to track us down. If you want to give Alkai some shit while you're out there, please feel free to do so. You can visit him at Pico, PIKO _powerlifting or at bellies_out_benching. He has both of those accounts up and going. I think the Bellies Out benching one is the one that he uses the most. Previously known for cyber terrorist work at Bellies Out benching, now available for all public consumption. So congratulations. If you would like to support anything that you hear, if you like anything that you hear, if you want to be one of the Patreon subscribers, monthly donation types, you can do so at patreon.com/liftingugly. Anywhere from like $1 to $20, I think is what they are, all getting different things. Some getting nothing, but our thanks, and we appreciate it, up to the possibility of receiving something in return. So you just never know. That's why you go on there, and that's why you subscribe, and that's why you help us out. And for anyone that is unaware, this is a labor of love. I don't think I've pulled $1 for anything of my own personally. Anything that has been profited, which honestly has been very little, goes back to either sponsoring meets or back into investing in the podcast, into the gear, into that kind of stuff. So that's where the money goes to. It's not to line our pockets. There's not enough to line anything. It goes back to you guys. So if you guys like what you hear, like what we bring, please donate. It ends up back in the hands of the athletes. Maybe not yourself, but one athlete or another altogether. Another way you can also support, which is always appreciated, you can go to liftingugly.com, which is our official website. Even if you pick up any gear, shirts, shorts, hats, anything like that, any gear that you pick up is all helpful, and goes back to the cause. There's also options there, I believe, under the podcast section that you can do one-time donations if you don't want to be a subscriber. Through Patreon, you can go to liftingugly.com and then just kind of look through the tabs up there as you're looking through the apparel, and there is one-time donations. There's also coaching available online from either myself or Alkai. And anyone who's new to the program and you haven't seen or heard of Alkai, maybe eventually he'll be back on. And you will possibly hear of him and not just about him. All right, so with that, we're going to go into the official opening of the show. And we're going to hit that, and we'll see you back here in just a second. And we're back again. Welcome, episode 37. With all the crap I gave anyone who listens or follows us on Instagram about how lazy y'all are about participation, I finally found something to get people to participate in. So we will be going over all the musical selections that I got sent. I think all but one I'm okay with, and we'll talk about that as we get to it. There's kind of some. We'll talk about it. Let's just say that. So I appreciate the input on music. It is a big part of lifting. It's a big part of our environment. It's a big part of what we do. So I took a shot, and you guys answered the call. So I appreciate it. Just every once in a while, you guys will surprise me. So I think I said last week. So I changed up my training, went to volume, or if I didn't tell you, any of the videos I posted online should tell you I changed up to volume. So that's a different kind of suck. So that's basically all there was. Nothing exciting, nothing crazy. Did some carries for my cardio resistance. Cardio is what I'm going to call it. So that was kind of cool. Just a change of pace. It's hot as balls. And so anything outside is just terribly sweaty. Also the fact, as I put in a video, whenever that was, when I was doing pull-ups Saturday, 286 pounds, moving my feet fast, carrying anything is a fucking nightmare. That's a lot of weight just in myself to shuffle my fat ass around. So I'm sweaty a lot. I'm actually sweating right now. That's how bad this is. So I'm sure a lot of y'all can understand and can sympathize with me on that. Maybe not the being a fat shit part, but the sweaty part, because it's hot as fuck pretty much everywhere. If you're not dealing with the heat, then consider yourself lucky as you go forth. So I had a couple other things. We did the music. I'm going to finish off with the music. That's going to be the last part of what we talk about. You guys ain't saying shit. If you guys do want to say something, then go ahead. It's just fine with me. But it'll be the last thing I talk about. The first thing, I was walking on the hot asphalt today, and anyone who knows around these parts, I grabbed a pair of shoes about 2 months ago. So I grabbed a pair of Hey Dude shoes, which I actually enjoy. They're slip-ons, which I really like slip-ons. I turn anything with laces into a slip-on. So I like the shoes. They're comfortable. I fucking hate the name. I think the name Hey Dude is the dumbest name. And I feel childish anytime anyone asks me about them or anytime I say anything about them. I have to say the name. Like, I'll use the term dude. I'm talking to someone. What's up, dude? But to say it about shoes just makes me feel ridiculous. So I was thinking as I'm walking and wondering if these shoes are going to melt, is there needs to be like a grown-up version of these shoes, because Hey Dude shoe sounds like it's a good teenager shoe. But for those adults of us that want to wear these, Hey Dude just doesn't cut it. So we need Hey Fuckers. That would be the perfect name for an adult version of Hey Dude. Got Hey Dudes for the teenagers, Hey Fuckers or Hey Motherfucker for the adults. See, you have Samuel L. Jackson be the spokesperson and the face of the Hey Motherfuckers. And then that way you don't feel so childish when someone says, "Oh, how do you like those shoes?" You're like, "Oh, Hey Motherfuckers are dope. I love Hey Motherfuckers. They are the coolest thing in the world." So that's my insight. So I know Crocs bought the company, and Crocs is super, super gay. So they probably won't take my sweet idea and make it their own. They're probably just going to keep the Hey Dude, or they'll probably change it to something gender fluid. Is that what the term is? It'll be Hey, them, they, something like that, something dumb like that. That's what Crocs have done before. Anyway, here's a thought I had. I thought I'd share with everyone. Thought it was a fun little idea to have. So I'd much rather walk around in a pair of Hey Fuckers or Hey Motherfuckers than walking around in the pair of Hey Dudes. Although I enjoy how they feel, I don't like the name. Yeah. So the other thing, I come up on Facebook. I don't know. I guess it kind of irks me a little bit. A lot of things on Facebook irk me, but this in general, is being as how I operate this gym here. I know the revenue it brings in. I know the revenue that it costs to run this facility, and I know that they barely match up. And some months they don't match up, and so because of that, certain comments really just kind of piss me off a little bit. Like, I don't take them personally. I just know it comes from a place of ignorance for most people. So I just want to talk about it. So there was a post anyway on Facebook that I saw where this girl was upset that she couldn't find a gym that had childcare, that all these gyms had taken away childcare and quit offering it. And she couldn't find anyone to offer it. She said, "Hey friends, anyone who can invest, let's invest a bunch of money together and open up a gym that offers, childcare. Because I think it'd be great for moms and Yeah, good for fucking moms. Congratulations. That is a great idea, which is why they developed the childcare in the first place, is so that moms wouldn't have an excuse and can bring their kids, drop them off, forget about them for an hour or two, do their workout, and come back and pick their bratty little kids up. Here's why. Very simple reasons as to why this doesn't work and why they're cutting it out. It's too expensive. It's too much of a headache. And the value, what you get in return, is not worth the expenditure and the time that it takes. It is not that hard to understand. I tried to explain it. She didn't seem to get it. So I was like, hey, by all means, if you can get enough people to invest in this shit project, then go for it. And if you're successful, then congratulations to you. But as a facility, I don't offer childcare. We have a table that someone can sit their kids at with an iPad while they work out if they want, if their kids are well behaved enough. I have no problem with that. But here's the problem. So a regular gym facility, you have X amount that, your costs in column A, your income in column B. And if you're lucky, those two things might get close to matching up. You add childcare in that, so what, you're going to pick up another handful of people that will only work out and join your facility if you have childcare. Okay, great. So your income increases by few $100 a month. And then you're spending more than a few $100 a month on employees. You have licenses that have to be in place. You have insurances that have to be in place. You have all that liability. So something happens to that fucking kid, their bratty little kid does something stupid while nobody's looking and hurts himself. You think the parents going to be like, oh, that's okay. I'll make sure it gets taken care of. I'm just glad this is here so I can work out. Fuck no. They're like, you motherfuckers need to watch my kids. I trusted you. I'm going to sue you. So for that reason, nobody offers fucking childcare. And the ones that did are cutting it off because it ain't fucking worth it. So, just like I said, get your people together. Have fun with that. Open your childcare facility. And enjoy the few months that you have that you're open before your money runs out. Before you realize, hey, you have to have a facility that people want to join. Because if you're only expecting members that were on childcare, you're not going to have enough to pay your bills. So then you have to have something that draws attention other than childcare, plus the childcare. You're going to be fucking up shit's creek before no time. It doesn't work. It just doesn't work, which is why they're shutting them down. It's just plain simple. So that's on my high horse. And I told her, she's like, well, I didn't mean any offense to anyone. I was like, I didn't take offense to it. I just think it's a poorly thought out statement that was made that she really was standing behind, instead of being like, oh, no, I was just frustrated, and threw it out. It's just like, no, she's like, no, I just want people to invest. Who the hell wants to do that? Because anyone with a business mind is going to be like, no, the liability behind that is just not worth it. I don't give a shit how much money you think you can make. It's not going to, this shit is not going to add up. It just does not add up. Owning a gym in general doesn't add up. We all have this great idea, not all of us. A lot of us that work out, love being in the gym, have this thought, oh man, it'd be so great to own a gym. You get to be at the gym all the time. You get to work out all the time. All you do is just hang out at the gym and work out. That's fucking bullshit. You may be at the gym all the time, but your ass is lucky. You have to set aside specific time. You're lucky to get a good workout in. Why? Because you have members that want your attention, members that need your attention. You have computer work that needs to be done. Cleaning, unless you hire someone to clean, which that's then another expense if you go for that. Cleaning that needs to be done, repairs that need to be done, equipment that needs to be serviced. The shit doesn't do itself. That's all things that come along with it. So, yep, we'll spend a lot of time at the gym. I spend a lot of time here between clients and trying to get everything else in an orderly fashion. I probably spend about 7 hours a day here. Plus, I have another job that I'm supposed to spend 8 hours a day at. My day goes by very, very quickly. So, now I'm not saying like I love owning the gym. I do. I have a lot of gripes about it. But all in all, I do enjoy it. I enjoy most of the people that we have. I enjoy the people we've been able to meet and surround ourselves with, the things we've been able to help and do. Without the gym, I wouldn't have been able to be a part of the Special Olympics, which was dope as fuck. So there's a lot of things I'm really happy about. I wouldn't be doing this if that wasn't the case, because I wouldn't have met the people that I did. So I do enjoy it. It's just when people think that my memberships are too high, like I'm making a ton of money. When people think it's so easy to just own and run a gym and you're just going to be rich, you're living in a fantasy world. This shit is not easy. You're not making money hand over fist. You're not even making money over hand. You're mostly getting fisted. That's what owning a gym is like. Just getting fisted for the love of getting fisted. That's what it comes down to. So that was the one thing that came up. That was what I was going to spend most of my time doing. I was like, I can't just bitch about someone's dumbass comment. I want to bring something fun into it. So that's why I asked y'all about what your go-to is for music. So I listed everything, all the different ones. So as I go through, I'm going to jump on my Spotify. We're going to play pieces of the ones that I was given. So some of these I haven't heard of. A lot of them I have heard of, and just so everyone knows, I think a lot of what brought this up. So I was in a car with my wife, and she just had on, I don't know, it was like a classic rock station, which is normally fine. It's barely classic, and a lot of times isn't even rock, but that's besides the point. That's a whole nother thing to talk about. But they had it's not even close to a rock song, not even rock arena. It is 100% a country song. Let me see if I can. So the one where the dude says, "There's no huggy and no kissy," that fucking thing. Don't give me no lines and keep your hands to yourself. That dumbass song, like, is dumb as boot, scoot, and boogie, which could be the same guy. I don't know. I don't give a shit enough. Made me think about music and how people get hyped about shit like that. I know some people listen to country music at the gym. I don't know how you listen to country music at the gym. I barely understand how you listen to country music at all, especially like a lot of the new stuff is just fucking straight garbage lyrics, garbage sounds. Some of the old stuff is I understand, and some of the new stuff I get it, but it ain't my thing. So I always want to know what people get hyped about. So we're gonna start. Actually, I'm gonna start with the first things, and in the background. So I'm gonna start with this one because in the background, what I have playing is R.A. the Rugged Man. So someone said, R.A. the Rugged Man, all my heroes are dead. And so that's the name of the album, which I have to agree with. It's a really sick album. R.A. the Rugged Man is a great, underrated guy. Let's see. So let me hit a couple. I mean, this one has like Ghostface and Master Ace on it, so of course it's I'm not sure, but still. Still taste of what R.A. the Rugged Man.
Killer Glocks, loaded up with killer shots to killer cops, playing the block with killer rocks, high voltage guns that let off kilowatts, big CeeLo games that only got killer knots, nothing but killers in here, gotta straight kill your career, the bullshit is killing my ears, killer
this is obviously Ghostface.
This is Ghostface killer, don't kill her with gear, killer fashion, watch out, killing the rose, with the classic wallabies, with the...
Oh shit, 1, 2, yo, back up, nigga, back up. The ladies are loving me bigger and deeper like they did the pipe up and picking the pepper up.
I'm just skipping to
ready for the battle any moment, any minute. I'm returning to each other, ready, second, I'm a shot, and I'm gonna get it to a mood, and everybody better stay away, move, cause anybody getting caught up in this ball of a ramen, it goes. I'm gonna give it some rep. Came with the vendetta, we keeping it 80s.
So this is all right.
The ladies are loving me bigger and deeper like they did the pipe up and picking the pepper up. Get it to give it a cervical injury, kicking the walls when I lived in the uterus. Fetus from moving and doing this, doing this. Too good to push vanilla, Magilla, gorilla, the villain, the criminal killer, and teller, the heart with the gun, the menace to the public, a pummel, a puppet, political pundit, the better, the battle, the inability to meddle with the better in the heroin, the medicine, the venom with the medicine, the regimen, the venom, the ketamine, the tenement. I hit him in the head again, and with the beetle singing, let it be the legacy, the enemy to live a little bit when I hit him.
All right. So even anyone who doesn't like hip hop, all right, regardless, it's hype shit. If it's on and you're working out, that's just hype shit to get behind, whether you're like a fan of hip hop or not. And then let's see, the next one that I got was, I never heard of this before. I checked. This is the only one I've really checked out that I didn't know ahead of time. So we'll just play. Well, I'll just start with the popular song on the top as I'm going through the Spotify list. This is Meshuggah. I don't know if anyone's heard of Meshuggah. Meshuggah? Yeah. Before. So let's see what they got. Definitely some hardcore metal shit. Let's see what else we got. Let's give another spec. Sure. All right. So Meshuggah, here we have it. So metal's not my go-to, but I'm definitely okay with that. I mean, that's some good stuff that they got. Definitely work out worthy. That's definitely shit you can get hyped to. I'm digging it. So good call on Meshuggah. So anyone who hasn't heard of Meshuggah out there, make sure you check them out as well, because that'll get you going if you're a metal fan. Let's see, the next one up where I'm putting in here is Counterparts. Let's see. I'm guessing the majority of what I have here is going to be more metal. This is less metal. I can tell already. It's not bad. More metal. Let's go to the next song. All right. So one thing I'll say, I like the music. The music of Counterparts, the music itself part, I thought was pretty dope. Not a big fan of like that kind of screaming. I don't mind like the real, like when they really get, that just kind of seems more like a screaming aspect. That's not my favorite, but like the music itself, super dope. I thought was pretty cool to listen to. All right. So next up, one of my favorites is on my list, which I'll go through some basics of my list at the very end. My list is all 100% hip-hop oriented, but that's just me. Like I said, I ain't knocking anybody's choice unless you listen to some fucking bullshit twangy country. Then I might have an issue and I might talk some shit. Otherwise, I get it all. Like I understand music and how it hits everyone different. And so I very rarely will talk shit. Next one. So this one, Murs. Saw Murs in December on my daughter's, God, was this? Yeah, just this last December. For my daughter's birthday out in Denver. Gave me a shout out in a freestyle. Wished her a happy birthday. Super dope. Guy's cool as hell. He's always one of my favorites. And so obviously with that whole reason, my daughter is the one who said anything by Murs is her go-to. So let's listen to a little bit, shall we?
I'm from L.A. California A high. Days got shade. Let me take you round the way. A lot of out-of-towners can't handle this city where you wear the wrong color and it can get tricky. But that was 86 and things done changed. We a lot more involved with the way that we bang. Not the rips and the dogs, man, the small might kill you. But you ain't gotta worry if you're staying north of Wilshire. Don't be scared of Crenshaw, the Slauson Supermall, or Earl's Hot Dogs. Man, you gotta do what y'all.
I'll go to the next one.
Ready? After tonight, don't leave your girl around me, heartbreaker for life. Ask my homeboy, Night. Got all your girlfriends thinking that I'm the never neglected you or disrespected you. Early Sunday morning, got the on, I know that sucks. But today is a new day. Put on some Axe body spray and some new J's. Do what you have to do to get you laid. And bring it back to the house with the new play. Whatever you say about yourself is what counts. And if they ain't got no good vibes, tell them bounce. You could be anything that that you dream about. And blow kisses to your haters when you see them out. Love money, music, and my mama. Stay away from douchebags and the drama. Need a check with at least 3 commas. Give me pussy and some pizza and there won't be no problems.
Quality content. Now he's one of, so like workout wise, I'm a huge fan of his and his work. So it works for me workout wise. I get why Merce wouldn't work for everyone in their workouts. It's not as up tempo is some of the other stuff. But still, he's a super hardworking dude, puts out a lot of good content, always putting out something new. So if you are any bit of hip hop fan, make sure you check him out. And if you check out Merce and all the different people he's involved with, it'll send you down a huge hip hop rabbit hole, which is definitely worth taking a trip down if you like that music. All right, so we're going to move to next one up. Ace Hood. Let's see. Weeball. Hey, first one. This must be a popular person.
Visions on my path, I seen it light and love. Frequency was low, I had to rise above. Searching deep inside, I think I found the plug. Take me as I am and for now who I was. Let's pick up ourselves and we put down the guns. Let's uplift our women, they the chosen ones. Hope I get my flowers when my day will come. This that type of truth to make your body numb. I don't know why, don't know why, don't know why. Why must we steal, must we hate, must we
Let's see if
lie?
there's a beat
People
over
low
there.
pressure. Giving all my love and all my pain for this. It ain't no game with this. I'm in my lane, I'm not entertained cause I ain't saying shit. I'm in my bag and I'm gon' spaz in case you do forget. Yeah, he cool and they okay,
Let's see
but
what
can't
else
come.
is.
We the motherfucking best, nigga.
No. No one. Okay. So I'm gonna make that a quick one. Look, it's not. I'm not saying gonna say it's terrible. Not my thing. That is not my kind. That is not the style I go for. It's not the style that grabs me. I can't remember whoever it was. I'm glad it hits you. I'm glad it moves you. Definitely not gonna be moving on my playlist. Next up is, I mean, I don't know how anyone could have not heard of them. This is from our good friend of the show, Nicole. If you haven't heard of them, I don't know what to tell you. You're at a fucking, you're long gone. Lamb of God, ladies and gentlemen.
It's on the wall, so you might as well just admit it. And bleeds out the stains, coming to forgetting it. You better off empty and blank than live with a single.
All right, so I'm gonna make this quick. So obviously, Lamb of God is dope. If they're on in the background, you can get hype. You know, Resurrection is your daily jam. Let me see if I can. I don't have much time. Actually, that's why I was hoping I could come in early, a little bit earlier. I didn't know that this was going to take this long, actually, but this is fun. So we're gonna cut this off here in a second, and I'm gonna finish up the rest of these. Finish these up next time. We're gonna finish these up next time. Just got running out of time. They have a client here in like 4 minutes, so I'm gonna let this play out as I kind of wrap things up. I can't tell everyone enough how much I appreciate you guys being a part of this, jumping on interaction. Even if I give you guys shit about being lazy and not participating, still, I do appreciate you. It's just, I'm just giving you shit. If I didn't appreciate you, I wouldn't say anything about it. So thank you all for coming. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being a part of it, and all that you guys, and all the interactions that you guys are a part of with this. So again, as we're on our way out, I'll make sure everyone goes by generalleathercraft.com. If you do not have a Pioneer lifting belt, you owe it to yourself to go there. Check out the belts that they have to offer, stock belts, customized belts, all that. Check them out. All the other stuff that they have on their website, it's well worth their time. It's just going there. Check out maxbarbell.com, another lifting site, singlets, shoes, lifting gear, all kinds of shit available at maxbarbell.com. Kind of just a smorgasbord of lifting at maxbarbell.com. Great people to work with, easy to deal with. If you have any issues, they're on it, and you're talking to somebody that's in charge almost every time. Visit us at the show, follow us, subscribe, share, do all that shit. Help us out. Like, just kind of go a little bit out of your lazy comfort zone for just a little bit and help us out a little bit at lifting_ugly, or search Lift Ugly, Lifting Ugly, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, what's the gay one? TikTok, yeah, that one. So all those places, make sure you get a hold of us there. Go give Alkai some shit. Tell him what a pudgy, fat, lazy bastard he is. At Pico_powerlifting, Pico, P-I-K-O, and bellies_out_benching. You can be a daily subscriber. Daily. I wish it was daily. Get them on a daily. Monthly subscriber at Patreon by going to patreon.com/liftingugly. And you can subscribe there. All that's greatly appreciated. As well as you can go to liftingugly.com, the website, banners, hats, shirts, and all kinds are available. Please go check it out. See if there's anything that you like. If you have any ideas, jump on. Come this next weekend when I do the next podcast. I have a new drop. I've been playing with it. If you're on the Instagram, you have an idea of what it is. I got it finalized. I got it in. And I will put that up on the next podcast. So make sure you check that out. Thank you for cooperation. We'll hit the rest of the music. We'll do another music segment next week. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I'm out.